This handsome guy hauling ice blocks had to drop out of school early due to poverty and earn money through hard labor. Wherever he went, people looked down on him, but no one could have imagined that he would become a billionaire famous throughout America, and his fortune all started with this newspaper. The paper featured a man named Andrew Carnegie, who also had to leave school early to make money. At age 12, he began delivering telegrams and also suffered the disdain of those rich kids. But in the end, he too became a billionaire. Reading this, the boy swore to the heavens and those snobbish eyes that had belittled him that he would also become a billionaire. Returning home, the boy took out the newspaper and told his father, "I'm going to be a billionaire." His father replied, "Listen up, kid, you'll never have money. You can only be one type of person, low class. That's what my father taught me, so that's all I can teach you." Hearing his father's nonsensical blather, the boy remained silent. Looking at his terminally ill mother, he refused to live a pitiful life like his dad, unable to even afford medicine for mom. He decided to venture out, knowing that only by making big money could he save his mother. But what he didn't know was that this departure would be their final farewell. The boy couldn't afford a train ticket, so he secretly climbed onto a train that had just started moving. Waking up like this, he found himself in Texas. He jumped off again before the train reached the station, feeling a bit dazed and unsure where to go. So he followed a pair of passersby to a small town where a farm owner happened to be recruiting workers. To solve his food problem, the boy desperately squeezed to the front, vigorously recommending himself to the farm owner. But the owner wanted someone strong and sturdy. So the boy turned around and tried to lift the fat guy next to him to prove himself. This made the farm owner laugh, and seeing his enthusiasm, decided to take him on. That evening, watching the workers gathered together playing cards, the boy fell into deep thought. He felt that if he only relied on being a laborer, there was no way he could become a billionaire in this lifetime. He would end up just like this group, muddling through and wasting his days. So the boy sought out the farm owner and asked point blank, "I want to know, how can I become rich like you?" The owner told him that there are many conditions for success, but only by becoming the leader of your circle can you truly succeed. This enlightened the boy. He asked the owner, "If we finish the work ahead of schedule, wouldn't that save you money?" The owner said yes. Then the boy continued, "Tomorrow I'll be able to complete the work. How about you give me a portion of the money you save?" The owner chuckled and replied, "I admire you, but you won't be able to finish it." We'll see. Early the next morning, when the other workers were just groggily getting up to start, the boy was long gone. Turns out he had begun working at 3 a.m. and had already figured out the workflow. Then he recruited his co-workers to divide the labor, with one person responsible for digging holes and another for installation, just like an assembly line in a factory. The farm owner watched from the side, smiling with gratification. In this way, their efficiency greatly improved and they completed the work ahead of schedule. The boy also received extra wages. His first pot of gold, $30. Upon getting the money, the first thing the boy did was send $20 of it back home to buy medicine for his mother.